it. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm like running a full blown fever. So, and what the hell does my camera look like that? Yeah, I'm running a full blown fever. So, yeah, we're just gonna be streaming on here. I do want to make some progress with the painting, but I'm like so fucking sick. So I decided that I want to take you guys through a sick day with me. So this is literally what I do every time or whenever I'm sick. All right. So first thing is uh yeah, so we ordered food. I got Modern Market. And I got Starbucks. So hopefully I'll get the energy I need because I have some work I need to do. And holy shit, guys, this is my Starbucks order. I get the shit's so good. I get the cheese filled bagels and I get a coffee frappe. This is looking a little light, but yeah, I get a coffee frappe, the cheese bagels, and then I got a Buddha bowl and a pizza from Modern Market. So I did already eat a little bit. I had like 2 avocado toast with sprinkled chia seeds. So obviously we're not going to finish all of this, but we're going to eat like half of this order and then, you know, breakfast and lunch basically. No, I'm not okay. I'm so sick. Oh my god, dude! Like I woke up and I felt like I was dying. So I kind of suspected that I was getting a fever, and it's probably not a great thing that I'm ordering because like I think the reason why I get so sick is the reason I get so sick is because of ordering. But then when I'm sick, I don't feel like making anything. So it's kind of a fucked up cycle, but it's just good, man. It's like a donut. Like imagine like a cream cheese bagel, but a donut. And fuck you, piece of shit. That's fucking timeout. Like I said, you guys, I expect you guys to be respect. I actually expect 10 times more respect than I normally do. If anybody calls me anything other than queen, goddess, and if I don't see you guys worshiping me and praying for me to get better, then I'm gonna ban you. I don't know. It's funny how like people think that they could get away with shit when I'm sick. It's like no, actually, matter of fact, I'm 100x angrier when I'm sick. I'm pissed. I'm angry. I'm mad at the world, and I'm gonna blame you for how I feel. You pissed me off. Okay, I found my lightning rod. So, I don't want to see anybody refer to me as anything other than queen, god, and goddess. And you all need to be praying and worshiping me and like praying that my fucking sickness goes away, man. Like I'm tired of being sick, bro. I have a lot of shit to do, man. A lot. Yeah, because something I want to do is I definitely need a 2 bedroom. Um, it's like, you know, between, yeah, no, especially since having my son, like, you know, yeah, my son needs his own room. My son needs his own room, so I think I might need to, so I've been wanting to do that. Something I've had on the radar, but we're either going to upgrade to a 2 bed. Um, And it's not my soul that has a problem. I'm sick, man. You guys need to pray that my fever goes away. Yeah, no, my family needs another room. I'm either gonna get a 2 bedroom or I might. It's like, I know I've said, like, oh, buying a house is like a scam and shit, but I think it might be fine because I feel like the economy is gonna get really bad. And inflation's obviously not going anywhere, but I'm expecting a huge, what's it called? So yeah, I'm either gonna get a 2 bed or maybe I'll just buy something. So I think it'll like break even. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I was gonna, I kind of need to get started on that because yeah, no, definitely this whole like 1 bedroom thing. Ever since I've had a son, it's no longer working. Man, this is the best pizza in the world. This is my favorite. But yeah, what do you guys think? Oh no, it's not vegan. I mean everything I'm eating is vegetarian but not vegan. Guys, like I'm sick, when I'm sick I don't really, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. Somebody said, buy a van, bitch. I would never buy a van. So I'm either gonna move to a 2 bed or get a house because like honestly I've been seeing all these videos online like don't buy a house or houses are too expensive. So that tells me, all right, so it's the perfect time to buy a house. So I was like, I just need more space for my son. Like I just need like my son to have his own room. So I might do that. Get a bunk bed for my son. No, bro, my son's a terrorist, man. My son needs his own prison cell. Like I said, either 2 bed or a house. And he said, I had 3 houses my age. And you can shut your stupid ass up, man. I guarantee you guys, bitch, first of all, buying a house is not an investment. Number one. Okay? It is not an investment. Because let's say your house budget is $1 million. Buying $1 million house versus putting it into the stock market, number one. So a house is not an investment. A house is very much like buying a Lamborghini, buying a supercar, honestly, truly. Anybody that thinks a house is an investment is retarded. That's one. But so I'm only looking at it from the standpoint of I need another room. And if it's going to cost the exact same, if getting a 2 room or a 2 bed is going to be the exact same as a house or not that much different or only like a, what's it called? If all I need to do is park $250,000 in a down payment, but the cost of a house is the exact same as renting a 2 bed. So, and also inflation's going up, so it looks like perhaps it's a better deal. So, but yeah, no, buying a house is not an investment. Like, I'm very anti buying a house. Like, if you do not need like a two bed, like if you're somebody that just is living alone and you don't need a two bed, do not buy a house. Just put your market in this, put your money in the stock market. Um, but but if you need extra space, I mean, and it depends on your area too. It's like you got to look at all of these different variables, right? So no, buying a house is not an investment. I don't expect you tards to be able to really grasp these high level concepts, but first of all, you fucking moids need to shut the fuck up. First of all, I got a degree in economics, bitch. You are looking at a motherfucking economics grad and a fucking ex Goldman Sachs intern. So maybe you guys need to shut the fuck up and realize that I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I didn't get my economics degree from no fucking diploma mill. I got mine from the University of Texas at Austin. Number one, buying a house is not an investment. Even if your crackhead ass does, I don't know, buy for one and sell for 1.5. Or you're up, I don't know, like, and after all fees, but let's just say you're up 300K. How much would have you been up had you put that money into the S&P 500? How much would have you made? Literally, just the S&P 500. Also, other things you could do is you could purchase small businesses. How much would you be? Obviously that's higher risk, but I think you guys get my point. It's like this is why you're all fucking broke, man. It's like you men don't know shit about investing. So yeah, it's always best to park the money into the stock market if you're wanting to maximize. Man, all of you guys are broke, man. I don't know why I'm even talking to you guys. All of you guys live in your mom's basement. So, yeah. I have a degree in economics, and also just because I wasn't born so I could die with a bunch of money in my bank account. It's like, yeah, no, like literally, somebody that's like, oh, I'm not gonna buy coffee. I'm gonna spend no money. Da, da, da. It's just as stupid as somebody that's like blowing all of their money. Like, what don't you retards see about that? It's like somebody that's eating at the buffet getting obese is just as unhealthy as somebody eating nothing and is anorexic. And it's the same thing. Like, I mean, like people that are like, oh, I'm not gonna spend any money on it. It's like, yeah, you're just as stupid as the dude that like, is taking out all these loans and buying all these Lamborghinis. I don't really think you guys understand because you guys dropped out of first grade. But back to my point. Um, you know, uh, you guys couldn't even pass high school, man. A lot of you guys dropped out of grade one, motherfucking half grads. Like I said, I actually got a degree in economics. I entered at Goldman. Uh, End of my sophomore year, and also I got the internship twice, but I turned it down junior year to do YouTube instead. So, but anyways, not to brag and shit, but you guys really need to shut the fuck up. You guys are stupid, worthless men. You don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, if you guys want me to tell you when it makes sense to buy a house, it makes sense to. So one, obviously, it only makes sense to buy a house when, again, it depends on your needs. It truly, but for a single individual person to buy a house, it's never a good. That will never be a good idea, obviously, right? Unless you just have the money to burn, right? But this is why a lot of families buy houses. For example, let's say you got a family of I don't know, you have like a family of let's say mom, dad, and 3 kids. How much do you think it's gonna cost to like rent a 5 bedroom apartment? Like you're probably gonna have to buy 2 flats, And so at that point, bro, like for sure, you're gonna be paying close to 10K. Close to 10K, housing your family of 5 in an apartment complex. Whereas, it makes more sense to get a house because like, you could get everybody a room. You get a 4 bedroom and roughly let's even calculate on the high end. If you do the 20% down payment, it will be roughly around like like the a little under 6K a month, right? Which is almost 50% off had you done an apartment. Does that make sense? And I'm assuming that the average 4 bedroom house is gonna be like roughly like 800K. So that's the number I'm using. So just so you guys know. So in that sense, it makes sense to get a house. Not that it's a good investment necessarily. It's that, apartments and renting, it's not right now they're not really built for multifamily or like family. You guys understand what I'm saying? So apartments are really just kind of built for single individual people, if that makes sense. Not family. That's why it's so expensive. I mean, perhaps in the future, let's say that they have family apartments, where the family apartments, rather than it being 10K, is like maybe around like 3 or 4K, right? Then maybe it'll make more sense to move back to an apartment. But it's never an investment. It's just about like efficiency, right? So yeah, so like I said, I just want like a 2 bed. So, and I was looking at the numbers and I was like, you know what? Like I said, I'm 50-50. Should I just buy something? Because, for me at least, I'd only need to park a 1/4 mil. And it's like the cost would be like about the same had I just got a 2 bed. And this is calculating taxes and insurance and all of that. So in my scenario, it makes sense to kind of think about that. Not that it's a good investment. I want to make it very clear. And I'll also keep in mind that would not be like, you know, I don't think it's a good idea if like all you have is parked into equity into a home. Like that's a really retarded idea. Like I'd only get a house if you are able to park some equity into the house and have a portfolio still. Does that make sense? So if somebody has like $2 million, then yeah, perhaps it makes sense because you still have money parked into the like, am I making sense to you retards? But yeah, so I'm thinking about it, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a little bit of a liability. When you rent, you don't need to worry about the roof breaking. You don't need to worry about this and that. So but I just know I need more room. I need an extra room for my son. My son is a terrorist. And like 1 bed was fine when it was just me and my 2 girls, but ever since my son, like it just feels cramped. Maybe it's because he's a sick man. So, what was I gonna say? There's no such thing as a 50-year mortgage. I don't know if you guys I don't know where you guys are living, but there's no such thing as that shit. I believe it only goes up to the 30 year. Oh. And also, that's a terrible idea, you guys. You don't want a longer mortgage, actually. Like the mortgages have the pros and cons, right? The good thing about having access to a mortgage is, it's like you need, like, if you're somebody wanting, say you want a $2 million penthouse, you need it now, not later. You don't want to, like, wait till you're 80 to move into the penthouse you wanted. And then by then, it's like the goalpost will keep moving, right? So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, two things could be true at the same time, but no, it's never a good idea to take a longer. Well, I guess it depends on the your interest rate actually. So I was gonna say, I mean, guys, there's so many variables to this. So yeah, this is why you men need to stay in the kitchen. You men don't know shit about money. You guys don't know shit about the economy. You fucking stupid retards. You men only know how to jack off and suck your own wee wee. Like I said, you guys are looking at a motherfucking as somebody that actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. I got my degree in economics and I interned at Goldman. So you guys just need to shut the fuck up and like you men just need to stick to sandwich making. Doop doop, I'm a retarded man. Doop doop, just do 100-year mortgage. Doop doop, the house make me rich. Doop doop, I buy tent for 10K and I flip for 1 million each. Doop doop, retard man. It's like you guys are so fucking stupid, man. Like my brain hurts. Anyways, you guys, let me know if you pussies have any other questions. But yeah, let me make it clear because I don't want to be a negative influence, and if I do buy a house, like I don't want to negatively influence people. Like it's not a good investment. But like I said, I have a son who is I have a demon, and I need more room. And for me, like I said, I mean, I'm already like spending a lot in would be spending a lot in rent. So, and also like I have a lot more money than you guys. I sell nudes on Fansly, so me parking a quarter mil into equity isn't like that big of a deal when I have a lot more money. When it's like literally like not all of my money. When it's like literally just like bro, like not even 20% of like my money, if that makes sense. So that's where it's a little bit different. I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to like put all their equity into a house. Like that's just retarded. It's actually a really retarded thing to do. Does that make sense to you guys? But yeah, if you are a single person or you don't have a you know 3 kids and a demon son, like don't there's just no need. It's actually cheaper to move into a super nice apartment to a super expensive nice apartment than, or if anything, I mean, shit, you could like rent the house actually, and so that way you don't have the liability. Yeah, no, honestly, I think the smartest thing to do if you want a house so badly, but you're a single person, just rent one. Yeah, true. So how much do you need? Oh my god, man, you guys in your chat GPT questions. Man, I feel sick. I think I ate too much. Oh my god, I think I ate too much. I feel pregnant. Anyways, I'm just trying to make a point that it's not a good investment and do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm like doing this yet. I'm kind of in between. It really um shit depends, but for sure, just understand that in the near future, I'm gonna have more space, and my son needs his own cage. I'm thinking about giving my son his very own room so he could fuck off and I could have my life. I just miss my life before I had a son, honestly. I really, oh my god, maybe I should get a house with a basement. Holy shit, maybe I should get a house with a basement and I can keep my son in the bit. Oh my god, yes. Yes, this is why all of you guys' moms made sure that they bought properties with basement because they missed their life before you fucked it up. So yeah, man, like I'm fucking tired of my son, man. Like I just, he just needs to stay in the basement. I really miss how my life was when it was just my 2 beautiful girls, and my son has fucked up my life. So I'm gonna make sure I get a house with a basement, and he's gonna stay in that basement. Obviously he'll have food and shit. He'll have everything he needs, but he's not allowed out the basement. So yeah, no, literally, it's literally it's like my son causing me to have to get a bigger place. My son's having, it's like this is a very expensive accident I've made, this son. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to put down like a quarter mil in equity. So yeah, my son's a very expensive accident, guys. Don't have a son. Don't have a son, guys. Never have a son. Actually, I think it's gonna be a little bit more because I think don't ever have a son. I could always just abandon my son and then all these problems go away. I mean, perhaps I should just abandon my son. Yeah, guys, should I abandon my son? Bro, but my son's ruining my life, man. Like, he sucks. No, no, bro. Like, but look at the boat anchor my son is. Oh my god, it's like he sucks, bro. But no, seriously, like I'm gonna like keep my son in the basement. I'll like visit him, but no, like I want to be able to have my life before I had my son. Like do you guys get what I'm saying? And also my son's really like very destructive, bro. He's knocking shit over, fighting with my daughter. So yeah, no, like I am kind of considering abandoning him. I'm in the middle, but if I keep my son, I need a bigger space. He's gonna have his own room. I'll check on him at once a week. What do you guys think? Is that a good deal? What do you mean not the basement? He should be grateful he has his own place. Like I mean, for my son, it's either a basement or the streets. But no, he is very cute. But man, like I just like, dude, like literally, don't have a son, man. Don't have a son, bro. It's like men, bro, and it's like if you really think about it, it's like men cost a lot of money. Yeah, no, it's kind of bullshit. But you know how they say, "Oh, girls cost a lot." No, dude, it's like you boys cost more, and it's because you're destructive, you're fat, you eat nom 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 nom, and you're fighting. It's like all of these expensive solutions. Fuck you guys, yo. Oh, we need prisons. It's like, yeah, no, actually, men are the most economically devastating problem on the planet. So I know my son didn't ask to be born, bro, but the demon was born, he is the one that chose to be born a male and not a girl. Man, fuck you guys, man. Oh. But yeah, guys, comment. What do you guys think I should do? Should I just get uh do I just rent a two bed or do I like buy a house? Like I could do either or, but I mean, like I think that obviously I'd rather keep as much as possible in like stocks, obviously, but I mean I could do it like I mean it's like it's a little bit, yeah, like quarter mil is a little like under 20% of my portfolio, but it is kind of significant. I mean, yeah, you guys tell me, what do you guys think I should do? But I just know it's a huge boat anchor, bro. And it's like I just really like, bro, fuck my son, man. Fuck him, dude. Like my son ruined my life. Or do I abandon my son and continue living my perfect life? So no, bro, I'd never go to a van, bro. So we're like between a nice two bed. A nice two bed's probably gonna be like Yeah, no, like, the thing is, it's like the 2 bed is almost, like, kind of like the same cost as, like, so here's the difference. So if I just get a 2 bed versus a house, the only difference is with a house, I just need to park $250,000 of equity, but that's, like, the only difference. Like, I mean, the monthly is, like, the exact same. So pretty much if I park a quarter mil of equity, it's a house, it's more space, but that's a lot, I mean, imagine if I just leave that in the stock market. I mean, but it is more space. I mean, that's it. And and a nice thing too is like I could do whatever I want. I could paint my walls and shit. So that's one nice thing. I could do candy hearts wallpaper, fucking rainbow. I could do a rainbow wall and shit. So like if I did buy a house, you already know it's gonna be candy heart wallpaper, rainbow, fucking like I'm gonna be doing stuff like that. I'm gonna build a fucking indoor like fountain and shit. Yeah, no, actually, that'd be a really nice thing if I build an indoor fountain. Then I don't have to give my cats water because like it's already connected to the so less work for me. Rainbow sparkle. So yeah, dude, like there's not gonna be bro. I don't want to fucking live in a shitty area. Like I said, I mean, my focus isn't like let me find the cheapest thing. Like that's not my mentality. I'm gonna, like what works works. So yeah, rainbow walls. Oh, and I could get a grand piano. Oh my god, yeah, and I'll have space for a grand piano. So yeah, like there are some upsides actually to like having a house because when you have the more space, you could do what you want with it. You could do a candy wallpaper, rainbows, grand piano, fountain. You could do cool shit like that. But I mean, yeah, I am sick. So I don't want to live in you guys' area. I don't want anything to do with you guys. So, yeah, no. I want nothing to do with you guys. Oh, and then I want to build like a sniper room on the roof, where it's like a little like in like enclosed thing where I could shoot from my roof. Just in case I have any intruders or any if you guys want to fuck. No, no, I'm actually being serious. Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to build like an additional like where I could get up and I could like So yeah, man, like that's where I'm at, man. It's gonna be made out of carbon fiber, use cameras to, and sensors and shit. But yeah, you know what? But yeah, you guys comment, are you a homeowner and do you regret buying a house or do you not regret it? You guys let me know. Oh my god, I'm so sick, man. This is you guys' fault. So yes, you guys regret it. Yeah, no, I figured there'd be a lot of answers like that. I mean, guys, technically speaking, you're always renting, obviously. Like, there's no such thing as not renting. You're technically always renting. It's just a matter of how you want to financially structure things. Does that make sense? But you're kind of technically always renting. And you don't own shit. You just get to live in what you have until like you die and then the next person will move into it. But yeah, I know that my sister's been wanting me to do this because obviously she wants a place, and so I mean, I know obviously she's gonna be like, oh my god, my nose, my pay. But you know, abandoning my son's always an option. Abandoning my son. Mhm. That's on the table, just so you guys know. I mean, I'm totally opening to abandoning him. Maybe I should like go on my main channel and ask. So, bro, there is no 5 bedroom that's 2,200 square feet. It's like it must be closets, man. You must have like closet ass, tiny ass rooms. So, 2.2 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. So basically, you have a bunch of closets in your house. Like, what the fuck? Like, prison cells. What is that? Prison cells. Anyways, you guys, maybe I should do a poll. Should I abandon my son? Man, it's all you guys' fault that I'm sick, man. And Mary, you shut the fuck up, bro. Like, quit pretending to be a woman, you fucking man. Oh, I'm sick, man. Oh my god, I don't feel well. This is all you guys' fault, man. Like, I blame you guys for this. And I ate too much. I'm full now. I feel like vomiting. Like, fuck you guys. This is all your fault. No, bitch. I'm running a fever, bitch. Oh my god. Canned, unless you're a woman. Oh, fuck. And another good thing about getting a house is I could get a wife. You know what? A decision has been made. Decision's been made. Sorted. All right, so I'm gonna buy a house and I'm gonna get a wife. Oh my god, you know, sorted, sorted. So, oh my god, I could finally have a wife, bro. Bro, my dishes will sparkle. My dishes will sparkle. I'm gonna have a lovely sandwiches made all the time. My closet will be organized and everything will be color coded. So you know what? Actually, decisions made. Yeah, no, like house, like face value. Is it a good deal? But then with a wife, yeah, hands down, that's a good deal. Hands down. If I get a like wife included in this package, bro, like hands motherfucking down. Like no wonder men love buying houses is because you guys like you just find a woman that find a woman that needs housing and then color coded closet, sandwich made and shit, like sparkling floors. All right, you guys, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, and I'll be able to have wives and shit. You know, maybe I could have 2 wives. Yeah, should I get like a 4 bedroom and like get 2 wives? Like they can have their own room. I don't care. Like I'm not a rapist. I mean, I just want my sandwiches made and like floors. Like that's pretty much it. Oh, and just like someone to like go to drink matcha and yoga with. Like, and I'm good. So yeah, I don't give a fuck. They can have their own room. Well, no, because my son needs his own room. So yeah, so The whole yeah, so my son needs his own room. I need a room, my son needs a room, so if I get a 4 bed, then I could only get 2 wives. So, yeah, no, I'd love to have fucking 2 wives. Dude, imagine how good my life will be. So, I just want my sandwiches made. No, I prefer a wife, cause man, I don't want no pest in my, place, man. Like, even bro, I wouldn't even sexually harass my wives, man. Like, with my wives, you could as long as my floors sparkle, you could be here. You own all the rights to your room as long as the floors are sparkling. Like, that's the kind of husband I am. I don't need anything except to see my floors sparkle. So fuck you, Canned. You're a broke, worthless sack of shit. Maybe you should transition to a woman. So fuck you, bitch. Yeah, no one's gonna let you move into their fucking place for free unless you're a woman. Wait, really, Lily? Yeah, no, literally, like you get to the place is yours as long as the floors sparkle. Like that's it. As long as the floors sparkle, I don't give a fuck. So, that's all I care about. I just want the place cleaned and like food. That's it. But also like I'd be way better than a man because I don't eat as much as a fat pig man, and there's no kids, never any kids. So like yeah, you just need to make like snacks for one, and like clean the place. Like that's it. And yeah. Oh, and like I'm gonna make sure that there's a pool because I know that wives love pools. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure there's a pool and make sure there's like an outdoor grill area and shit like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna like set the place up for a wife because I know you guys love that shit. Uh, So yeah, no guys, I shit you guys not, I'm actually serious about the wife thing. I will be getting a wife that will, be cleaning. And I'm not a misogynistic monster, so how is that a pimp? Like, I don't want any sexual relations whatsoever. I just want my place cleaned. That's it. I just want to, like if I like spill something, like I come back to the table, oh, it's cleaned. Like that's it. Like that's really all I want. Or like let's say that I fucking like knock over glass, oh shit, and then let me go back to what I was doing and I come back, oh, the glass is cleaned. That's all I want, bro. That's really it. If I'm going through my closet looking for something and I leave a mess pile of clothes, I come back to my closet, oh, it's fixed. I mean, I'm happy with that. Like, so how am I a pimp? Like, I don't. That's literally all I want. I basically want like an au pair. Like, yeah, I miss when my life was like that. Just so you guys know, I grew up with an au pair. I grew up with an au pair, so I know what it's like to like knock shit over and then you come back. Oh, it's like it never happened. So yeah, when I was a very small child, like the majority of my life, I had an au pair. And when the au pair ran away, like my dad just did all the cleaning. So that's the only life that I know. And I miss my old life, bro. I really do, man. It's like this is why I don't clean. It's because like I'm used to it just fixing itself. And I used to eat and then get up and leave. And then oh, the plates and table would magically clean itself. But no, now it's like, oh fuck, there's plates everywhere. Yeah, now me as an adult, why is there plates everywhere? Why aren't they disappeared? So yeah, I just want my old life back. I hire maids, but dude, it's not the same thing, dude. Cause dude, like the maid will just fix everything, but then, dude, like it goes back to messy, dude. Like it's like I need like an active like cleaner. I just need an active cleaner. Yeah, my au pair actually ran away. So yeah, I'll be taking wife applications. Like literally, all I really care about is like the place being like I ideally want a girl with like OCD. Oh my god, that'd be fucking perfect. I'd love a woman with OCD that's like, bro, I know the way she'll organize the closet's gonna be like, yeah, if you're a girl and you have OCD, like, yeah, no, like that is my top pick. So, yeah. Um and it's like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not controlling, but my only thing is like, uh, no males are allowed inside my house. So if she wants to like, yeah, no, bro. Honestly, no males are around my property. Period. Like if she wants to hang out with a male, just bro, make sure you go to their place, bro. As long as and make sure you the floors are sparkling before you leave. That's my only thing. I don't really care. So that's where I'm at. I don't care what the fuck's going on as long as the floors sparkle and there's no males being brought near my vicinity. Bro, the moment I see like bro, as long as I don't see it. So if I see a male near my vicinity, yeah, divorced. You just put my life in danger. Like you can't be my wife. But no, but if she wants to go hang out with a male like somewhere far away, fine, don't care. So unless he is gay, yeah, no, the only males around my vicinity is unless he is gay. Other than that, like keep that shit far away. Like at least that needs to be at least a fucking like 10 miles away. So, I'm not a Nazi. I'm pretty laid back. Oh my god, I feel like throwing up. But yeah, no, like you males should take notes from me. Look at how I'd be as a husband. This is how you should be. Isn't it crazy that me as a husband, I don't care as long as I'm getting what I want. The floors are sparkly, and things pick themselves up. I don't care what you do, man. But then with a husband, no, you need to do this, and no, you can't talk to guys, and no, you need to do this, and no, and you need to perform sex. It's like this is why nobody wants to be with you guys. What a shit deal. Right? But me, I don't care. I don't care if she wants to have 20 boyfriends as long as I don't see it and it doesn't affect the sparkling of my floors. I only care about my floors sparkling and you keep that shit away from my house. But yeah, no, seriously, I mean, it looks like it's a better deal for women to marry other women because yeah, we're not going to be forcing you. There's no sexual activities. There's no pay attention. None of that. There's no you can't talk to anyone. It's only me. I need attention. No, I don't need any attention. I just need my floors cleaned. Like, you can't go in. Like, I don't care how often you go. Like, as long as the floors, are sparkling, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I do not care. I only care about me. It is my world. The universe revolves around me. If my floors are sparkling, I see no problem. This is where I'm at. So you come, it's not complicated. It's fucking simple. I don't give a fuck. I just want my floors to sparkle and that's it. I just want my floors to sparkle. How is that so complicated? It's like I don't really give a fuck. Like, I mean, what a woman does in her personal life, like that's none of like, bro, I don't care what you're doing. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's your life, not mine. Just make my floors sparkle. And I'm happy. Because like you could have a woman that like sits at home all day, but like the floors don't sparkle. It's like, no, fuck that shit. The floor sparkling is a must. Let me introduce you to my mother. Oh my god. But yeah, no, honestly, like my dad was kind of the same way. Like my dad was like laid back. My dad was like he didn't give a fuck as long as his whole thing is like as long as I don't catch it. No, but with me it was more like cigarettes and vaping and shit like that. My dad was like, you know what? As long as the grades are good and I don't catch it, don't care. So I guess I'm more like my dad, honestly. Cause yeah, honestly, like what the fuck does anything matter if you don't notice it? Like, I mean, it's like what is the truth? I mean, everything's all perspective anyways, right? So, I mean, do you guys kind of get what I mean? And Jesse, you're a worthless sack of shit. My dad would shoot you. My dad would murder you with his bare hands, bro. I know how much my dad fucking hates you guys, bro. It's like the way that my dad talks about how, but the reason why he hates men is because of them being stupid. Like my dad never went on about men are violent. Like no, because like bro, like I like the way he talk about you guys. Sometimes I'd wonder like, is my dad gonna do a mass pew pewing with his coworkers? Like I'd be thinking like that. Like oh holy shit, like is my dad gonna kill these guys? Cause like, yeah, no, you guys are fucking stupid, but no, I totally understand where he's getting at. But yeah, no, like literally, I am a lot like my dad now that I think about it. But anyways, you guys, yeah. So it says just you males take some notes on how to be a better husband from the woman. All right, because this whole you need to do this, my wife needs to do this. No, you are my wife. You should give sexual relations. It's like, yeah, man. Yeah, and then you guys wonder why women don't want to marry you guys, bro. It's like, yeah. Like you should be grateful you have a nice lady that's willing to keep your house clean, honestly. Like that and that's it. Like I mean, you're gonna because the way I see it, it's like you're gonna be paying your expenses don't change. You're gonna be paying your bills anyways. So all you have to give, your only sacrifice is a room. Like what is that, 300 square feet? So in exchange for 300 square feet, lending somebody like 400 square feet, you get the whole place clean 24/7. It's like, why aren't you guys grateful at that? Like the way I see things, that's a fucking phenomenal deal. But no, you guys, oh no, I have to have raping rights and I need a baby and you need to only look at me and you can't have a life in you. It's like, yeah, I think I'm starting to understand why women don't want to marry you guys, like at all. It's just a very shitty deal. Should have been grateful at the lending three. It's kind of like stock lending. Yeah, it's like imagine like stock lending, but like a large return. Like essentially having a wife, it is quite literally stock lending, and you get all this free shit. You don't lose like the stock, you're just lending it, but you get all of sparkling house, foods cooked, and it's like you still own the stocks, you're just lending them. So yeah, pretty much moving in a girl in exchange she cleans is like stock lending. But yeah, you guys, no rape, no what do you do to like you shouldn't care what she does with her life. And you give her her own room. I guarantee you guys, if you guys were more like me, you could have your own room. I don't really care what you do. No, I'm not gonna sexually harass you. Just before you go out, just make the floor sparkle. Like all of you guys would have wives, or every male with a house. Guarantee you, you'd have a wife. Because what woman's gonna pass that up? But then you throw in the rape, you throw in the sexual stuff, you throw in the, well, what about me and my feelings? What are you trying? Yeah, that's when they all run away. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Any other questions, you guys? Exactly, because men sexually harass what yeah, Lily said that she'd rather sleep on the streets. Yeah, I don't blame you guys. It's because they can't just be grateful that, it's like you can't do business with men. It's like doing business with men is like negotiating with terrorists or making business with terrorists. Because it's like it's already a very great deal to like I said, have women occupy the space, right, and in exchange for her like cleaning, right, she gets to she has her own, she can make it beneficial, right, perhaps she could like be working and like saving up her own money, right, so that she could one day be in the same position as you. Maybe perhaps she could enjoy more free time. Like there's a lot of reasons, but when you throw in rape, when you throw in you must have a baby, when you throw in, oh, you can't talk to anybody, like it's not fucking worth it anymore. So, yeah, and maybe that's why men, holy shit, yeah, maybe that's why men do this to women. It's because they want to make sure that they get a better deal than you, and they want to make sure that you can't leave, because obviously, like, the way I'm thinking is like, imagine like a woman is cleaning and keeping the place clean in exchange for a nice free place to be at. I mean, logically thinking, I mean, if I was that girl, like my first thought would be like, okay, so I'm gonna build up my wealth so I could get my own house just like this, right? But they don't want you to do that. That's why they force you to have kids. That's why they sexually assault you. That's why they, um, you know, do all this shit, which is like what makes relations with men like not undoable, because it's like in an ideal world we should be helping each other out, right? We should have mutually beneficial deals to help each other out. And like the one that I'm proposing, like give women free living in exchange, okay? Like you give them what they want, they give you what you want, the cleaning. And so that way, long term, she could get her own place, right? And there's never going to be like, what's the word? There's always going to be women that need this, right? So when she, is ready to move on, you could just get another woman, you know? So do you kind of see how this is a good system that would kind of help everybody out? But no, you guys want to rape and abuse women. But I think that that's the way things should be. It's like you help me, I help you. If you think about it, that's kind of like like a parent would do that, but it's like it's kind of like you know, why should help only be exclusive to parents? It's like why can't we help each other as like adults in that way by having mutually beneficial agreements? So yeah, if you're a girl, only marry women. Only a woman will be able to like not negotiate like a terrorist and keep your both of you guys' best interest. Yeah, but I'm about to buy $1 million house and you're not, so shut the fuck up. Hold on, I think an order is here. You guys, I don't use Instagram DMs. If you guys want to message me, the only way to message me is Fansly. So I'm not showing you guys any of my shit, man. Oh my god, I'm like so sick. Like I need to like take when I need my nasal spray, but yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm like full blown running a fever. Man, I'm not showing you guys my watch collection. Hey, yeah, you guys. Everybody rejoin the live. Dude, like rejoin.